The Diamond Ranch High School 2023 ASB Executive President, Dallas McElrath.
Okay, take yours.
Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may all be seated. Okay. Good evening, Pomona Unified School District Board members, Mrs. Patricia Tai, Mr. Arturo Jimenez, Assistant to the Superintendent, Facilities, Maintenance, and Operations, Mr. Fernando Meza, Diamond Ranch Principal Mr. Dr. Mark Gomez, our Cluster 4 principals, our teachers, both past and present, parents, families, friends, and my fellow graduates. Looking back, our high school experience has swiftly passed in the blink of an eye. In August of 2019, we all came in as anxious freshmen with one common goal, taking the necessary steps to walk across this stage and receive our diplomas. We have been granted abundant opportunities at Diamond Ranch to further our education, and today is a testament to having accomplished that goal. Throughout the years, we have been told how quickly high school would pass and not to rush growing up. Those words did not sink in until the final moments of our senior year. With the final rallies, sporting events, concerts, competitions, and a plethora of activities, we have felt joy and enlightenment throughout the years on our journey, but now a nostalgic feeling as we look back and reminisce on the good times. High school is supposed to be a place of growth and development, a place where you find who you are as a person and blossom into a young adult. This all comes with change. Change can be a frightening feeling at the moment. Not knowing what comes next and having to make assumptions about situations can be intimidating as you're trying to grow as a person. Change is a good thing. As we take these next steps in life, moving on from high school into the real world, we are accepting the growth and change in our lives. Some of us are prepared and have our futures planned out, and some of us are still figuring out the unknown. Both are okay because we have grown immensely since freshman year, navigating high school and the unknown. Just as we figured out how to persevere and keep striving to get to the next place in high school, we will continue to do the same after high school. High school has taught us how to collaboratively grow, but we will now focus on our individual growth and development, moving on from this point in our lives. Learning to navigate new cities, careers, families, and much more will broaden our horizons and apply the knowledge and strength we have acquired at Diamond Ranch. The time has come for us to live all of the big dreams we have been dreaming of, accomplishing all of the goals we have set for ourselves, making an impact on the world, and continuing to keep evolving by showing the world everything we are made of and more. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid of hard work, because as my mom has always told me, the ones who want it most are going to work the hardest for it. Don't be afraid of change. Do not let the obstacles that come along your path stump you. Continue to grow and be the person you want to be. It has been a pleasure to honor and serve all of you this past year. Class of 2023, I am beyond proud of all of you. I know each of you have a bright future ahead of you, and I'm excited to see where everyone goes in life. Remember, you always have a home at Diamond Ranch, because once a Panther, always a Panther. I love each and every one of you so much, and I am beyond grateful for the experiences you have each granted me. As we move on from high school onto our future, I wish you all nothing but the best in life. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it. Thank you.
The class of 2023 Salutatorian Mario Portillo.
Good evening. Pomona Unified School District Board members, Ms. Patricia Tai and Mr. Arturo Jimenez, Assistant to Superintendent. Facilities, Maintenance, and Operations, Mr. Fernandez Mesa. Diamond Ranch Principal Dr. Mark Gomez, Principal of Armstrong Elementary, Ms. Michelle Tedesco. Principal of Decker Elementary, Ms. Rebecca Norwood. Principal of Golden Springs Elementary, Ms. Margaret Grosjean. Principal of Pantera Elementary, Ms. Lacey Lemus. And Principal of Ranch Hills Elementary, Ms. Ashley Hedrick. Welcome to our teachers, past and present, parents, family, friends, and fellow graduates. As we inch closer to making our depart, we must look back at these past 4 years. I have come to realize just how important and influential these years have been for all of us. Each and every year gave us new challenge, but also a new lesson. Freshman year may seem like an eternity, but looking back, just 3 years ago, we were fear-stricken looking up to the upperclassmen. While this year may have been an adjustment for us, it was also the first year we got to truly experience a level of freedom and personal discovery. For me, I found out I really enjoyed volleyball. Even before the men's volleyball season had begun, I was going to every volleyball practice I could. I would be running end to end, trying to track down as many balls as I could, because even though I wasn't practicing, just being in the gym gave me a sense of excitement. Freshman year was a year of many firsts, including our very first rally, which was exciting but yet nerve-wracking. Seeing all the other classes in their colors and finally being inducted into the Panther family was our first step in our high school journey. Freshman year was the year of introduction and finding what it means to be a high school student. Sophomore year was one for the history books. Never in mankind's history have the words social distancing and mute button been used as often as during our sophomore year. Classes may have only lasted until the afternoon, but being on those Zoom calls, it felt like a lifetime for all of us. Even with these hardships, we as a class pulled through. Our persistence and dedication to our education kept us joining the Zoom meetings day in and day out. As a collective, we didn't let the global pandemic and other challenges control our lives. And even through Zoom, we made new friends and reconnected with past ones. For me, I was able to find my group through the group projects my teachers placed me in. While at first, it was awkward interacting with people through a digital screen, the more we did it, the easier it became. It may have taken thousands of icebreakers, but towards the end, we had begun forming a community. Sophomore year was the year we learned how to be adaptable. Now, onto the year many of us dreaded the most, junior year. This year was a constant marathon for all of us. Each day we had to be on top of our A game in order to stay afloat. Many of us loaded up on extracurriculars and challenging classes. Days were jam-packed with schoolwork and extracurricular activities that many of us had to take part in. Some of us even had started working during this year, which became another thing to juggle in our already jam-packed schedules. This year, I found out that there really aren't 24 hours in a day. In reality, there are only about 7 hours because the rest of the time is spent either sleeping, being at school, or just doing some other extracurricular. Having said that, this year helped me develop good habits that will follow me my entire life. I finally came to realize the importance of an agenda and a calendar. Prior to junior year, I'm sure many of you, like me, didn't need to write anything down, but junior year was our rude awakening to the reality that we live such busy lives that unlike robots, we can't just compartmentalize every piece of information. Junior year taught us the importance of organization and resilience when faced with an enormous number of challenges. And lastly, one of the most fun years we have ever experienced, senior year. From senior sunrise to now, we have done nothing but enjoy our time as one big Panther family. For me personally, this year has been one of the most rewarding years of my life. I have been blessed with an amazing support system that, through the form of friends, family, teachers, and mentors who have all helped shape me into the person I am today. I can't even begin to express how grateful I am for everyone who has helped me along this path. Now, let us take this time to appreciate the hard work each and every one of us has put forth to get us here today. Our persistence and tenacity are rewarded in many ways, such as through college acceptances, scholarships, and life accomplishments. Senior year was the year we learned how to own our success and look forward to the future. Most of all, Panther family, I want to share with you my love and appreciation for everyone here today. Each and every one of us has worked, cried, and laughed together. The relationships we formed here at DR will be cherished in our memories forever. And last but not least, shout out to the seniors!
The class of 2023 valedictorian Adrian Marquez.
Good evening, Mr. Mesa, Dr. Perlman, Mrs. Tai, Mr. Jimenez, our Cluster 4 principals, our teacher, past and present, parents, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. We have gathered here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2023. So, I'd like to begin by thanking our supporters, parents, siblings, grandparents, teachers, friends, and all those who have supported us throughout the years. Know that your support has been meaningful to us, so for that, we thank you. I'd also like to give a special shout out to Ms. Rock for everything she's done for us, and as a class, we appreciate her. And finally, I'd like to give a special thanks to my family, my brother and sister for always helping and supporting me, my girlfriend for always being there for me, my dad for expanding my horizons, and my mom for guiding and pushing me forward. Te amo. With that said, I'd like to share a story with y'all. It was around February of last year, and I was a hot mess. I was totally unprepared for what the future had in store for me. So one evening, my mom comes into my room. She has a stack of mail in her left hand and a blue brochure in the other. She goes on to enthusiastically explain the program on the brochure. Questbridge College Prep Scholars, she reads. Pointing out all the benefits on the brochure, she made it quite clear that she wanted me to apply. So, like any good son would do, I open my Chromebook, I go on the Questbridge website, and begin working. And, like any high schooler would do, after about 10 or so-ish minutes, I decided to shrug it off, thinking it would be a future me problem instead. Weeks of this pass. It is now March. All my procrastination had led up to that moment, because the deadline for the program was in 2 days. It was now or never. So with that, I decided to get to work. I worked on that application until the very last minute, submitting it just in time before the deadline. Fast forward to April, I get an email from Questbridge. The results are in. Anxiously, I opened up the Questbridge website and clicked on the View Status Update button. The page loaded, and big bold letters filled the screen that read out the word, "Congratulations." I was in. I did it. I couldn't believe it. Adrenaline coursed through my veins, and a sense of joy washed over me. Little did I know in that very brief and exhilarating moment that my choice to submit my application would end up yielding such a tremendous impact on my life. Questbridge not only imparted me with invaluable knowledge necessary for my future, but it also instilled in me a confidence and ambition to take on daunting tasks and explore other opportunities. Now, the point of this story is to exemplify the importance of seizing opportunities. Those opportunities that will inevitably present themselves over the course of our lifetimes. If you think about it, maybe if my mom had never came into my room that day, or maybe if I had procrastinated a single hour longer, maybe, just maybe, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Nothing in life is promised to us. Life doesn't owe us anything. So it is up to us to navigate the infinite amount of choices presented to us at any given time. We are responsible for our own future now. It is now up to us to make the most out of life. So with that said, good luck to the class of 2023. Shout out to my Wizards, and congratulations!
Tonight, the members of the class of 2023 take another step on their journey through life. And while they anxiously anticipate the future and its promises, we pause to reflect on this turning point and the directions we will take. As the senior members of the Diamond Ranch Choirs perform this year's senior class song, Yellow.
Shine for you, and all the things you do. You're all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you. Oh, what a thing to do. And you're all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know I love you so. You know I love you so. I came across, I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do. It was all yellow. I drew a line, I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do. It's all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know, for you I'd bleed myself dry. For you I'd bleed myself dry. It's true. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine. It's true. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And all the things that you do.
The principal of Diamond Ranch High School, Dr. Mark Gomez.
Check. Class of 2023. Y'all are looking pretty dope tonight. Good evening and welcome, PUSD board members, Mr. Jimenez, Mrs. Tai, Dr. Perlman, District Representative, Mr. Fernando Meza, fellow principals, Diamond Ranch family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. Tonight, we celebrate a significant milestone in your lives, and I am proud to stand here today as your principal, as a witness to your accomplishments. As you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your lives, I want to share a quote that has always resonated with me. The things that we love tell us what we are. This quote by St. Thomas Aquinas is a reminder that our passions, our interests, and most importantly, the people we surround ourselves with are a reflection of who we are and what we stand for. Throughout your time here at Diamond Ranch, you have explored new interests and pursued your passions. You developed your talents and fostered relationships with the people you love, and in doing so, discovered yourselves. All these experiences have shaped you into the unique individuals you are today and will continue to shape you and your future self. You've accomplished so much together. It was this group as freshmen that not only had to endure the tough transition that every freshman goes through when they come to high school, but they experienced as freshmen the pandemic that changed the entire landscape of our world and society. But this class persevered and fought their way out of this pandemic and into success. You brought back performances in the arts that were once dormant and found success and accomplishments upon return. You won numerous awards in band and orchestra, choir, dance, and art. You represented us in the Rose Bowl parade. You brought back drama productions and a musical. You excelled in the competitive field. You won numerous accolades and over 80 all-league selections in sports this year alone. You won league championships, including back-to-back championships in cross country, volleyball, and a three-peat in softball. This group sent a team to the World Championships in robotics. But above all, you are here, celebrating this accomplishment of your graduation with your friends, your family, and the people you love the most. You've done all these things because of your passion for them. Again, the things that we love tell us what we are. You may be saying to yourself, wow, that's very profound. Dr. G is so wise. And I would say yes. Yes, you are correct. But I know all this not just because I'm an educator, but also because I am a parent. As an educator and as a parent, I know this concept of how love defines very deeply. Graduates, know that your accomplishments happen in part because you are surrounded by people who love and support you. If my quote rings true, then you define who they are because of their love for you. So first, let me recognize and address your teachers by asking them to stand. Teachers, please stand. Teachers, theirs as graduates is a testament to your love and commitment to them, especially amidst the aftermath of this pandemic that I know full well, the challenges you have endured and continue to endure, all for the sake of our students. Thank you for your commitment to them. Thank you for your commitment to your craft as educators, but more importantly, thank you for your commitment to your students. For that, I thank you. We all thank you. Please give our teachers a round of applause. Go and have a seat. I would also like to quickly recognize my fellow principals to your left from Armstrong, Decker, Golden Springs, Pantera, and Ranch Hills. These principals represent your teachers who have supported you since kindergarten and have been cheering for you long after you have left our classroom doors. Please give our principals a quick round of applause. Graduates, know that your accomplishments stand on the shoulders of your parents, your loved ones, and all the people that cared for you and supported you from the beginning. So, if you are a parent or guardian of a graduate, please stand and be recognized. Today is your day as much as it is theirs. From the moment you stepped into the kindergarten classroom to this moment right now, you've been holding their hand every step of the way. Thank you for your love and commitment to them. Parents, please stay standing. Graduates, stand. The crowd. Find your folks if you can, and repeat after me, graduates. Repeat after me, graduates. I did it. And it's because you loved me. Now everyone sit down to have more knowledge to spit. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Thank you, parents. Parents, how you doing? Show of hands. If you're crying now, let me know if you're crying right now. If you ain't crying, I'm not doing my job as a principal. Graduates, as you move forward in life, I urge you to continue pursuing the things you love, whether it's your career, your hobbies, or your relationships. Always make time for the things that bring you joy. Be mindful of the people you love and surround yourselves with, for these are the people that will define you and either tear you down, bring you up to be the best version of yourself. Remember that success is not about achieving your goals, but also about finding purpose and meaning in your life. So pursue your passions with enthusiasm, and do not be afraid to take risks and try new things. Embrace failure as a stepping stone towards growth and learning. As Dr. Perlman says, the most successful people ask for help. In closing, I again want to congratulate you on your achievements and remind you that your future holds endless possibilities. You have the potential to make a difference in the world, to inspire others, and to leave a lasting impact. Be true to yourselves and always remember, the things you love tell the world who you are. With that being said, know that I love you, and I always will. Nunc Chepi, congratulations, class of 2023.
Mr. Meza.
I'm going to ask to invite Mr. Fernando Meza, Assistant to the Superintendent of Facilities, Maintenance, and Operations, to join me at the podium. It's now time, folks. Mr. Meza, according to the laws of the state of California and the regulations as a by the Pomona Unified School District Board of Education, I hereby certify that the Diamond Ranch High School graduating class of 2023 has met all requirements, and I present this class to you as a candidate for graduation.
Thank you, Dr. Gomez. Graduates, it's taken you, some of you, 13, 14 years. Yes, this includes preschool and kindergarten for some of you. Okay, but you finally made it to this momentous occasion. You have proven that your dedication to be a success. This is the moment that you've worked so diligently to achieve. Your family and friends are here to cheer you on to your next journey in life. And we, your teachers, administrators, and support staff, are cheering you on as well. You make us so proud. Family and friends, and Diamond Ranch family, let's give our graduates a big round of applause. Graduates, think back to all these years of schooling you have had. Remember, you have learned so much. At first, it was reading and writing, and then it was English and science. All these will serve you well in the years ahead, whether you're moving on to college or career. You will use English in filling out your resume for a job or promotion. Whether you become a chef, a construction worker, an architect, or engineer, you will need math. And if you're moving out of your house, you will need some science to fit everything into those boxes and calculate how much strength you are going to need to lift those boxes onto your skateboard, bike, or car. But most of all, you will need the skills that you have learned working with your fellow students, the skills of teamwork, how to get along with others, cheering on your classmates, helping friends who need someone to lean on, because none of us can succeed on our own. We all need one another, and that perhaps is the most lasting lesson you have learned in school. You are here because you received the support of all your family and friends and your teachers. And I know that you've already congratulated your parents for helping and supporting you. But now, if you have siblings or you know kids that are younger than you that you invited here, stand up, because you are going to be their role models. Let them take a quick look at you. Now here are some parting words of wisdom for all of you. Whatever you choose to do later in life, whether you choose to be a teacher, a soldier, a doctor, a lawyer, an electrician, a firefighter, a real estate tycoon, a movie star, or an influencer, make sure that you do something you love and that gives you purpose. I'm sure your parents would appreciate it if you make a little money too. And when you become that great success we know you will all be, remember to come back and help others reach their dreams. And finally, Diamond Ranch class of 2023, we have heard the recommendation of your faculty and your principal, and on behalf of the superintendent of Pomona Unified School District, I accept the Diamond Ranch class of 2023 for graduation. I would like to invite at this moment our board members, Arturo Jimenez and Ms. Tai, to come and receive the graduating class.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Arturo Jimenez. I'm a board member, and I accept this graduating class. But that would be the person who is going to finish this. I'm going to start it, and Ms. Tai is going to finish it. So she's going to be the one who's going to say the final word. But before that, I was given a reprise right now, and that, like your father and your mothers and your parents and your support system at home, I too have a graduate in this class. So, before I begin my comments, in order to get you in the right mindset, I wish to pose a math problem to you all. Settle down. This will take you back to elementary school. Why did the math book look so sad? Because it had too many problems. I picked that joke up at an elementary school celebration earlier today. What do you think? Okay, graduates. Congratulations on completing this chapter of your lives. As you may move on to the next phase of your journey, I want to share with you some insights from an article I read recently in the Guardian newspaper. The article highlights the top 5 regrets of the dying, as recorded by a palliative care nurse who spent several years caring for patients in the last 12 weeks of their lives. The most common regret among the dying was, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected me. This regret speaks to the importance of being true to oneself and following one's own path, rather than conforming to societal expectations or pressures. The second most common regret was, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. This regret emphasizes the importance of finding balance in life between work and personal time, and not allowing work to consume all aspects of one's life. The other regrets included not expressing one's feelings, not staying in touch with friends and family, and not allowing oneself to be happier. All of these regrets point to the importance of living a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and connected to others. As you embark on the next phase of your journey, I encourage you to keep these regrets in mind and strive to live a life that is true to yourself, balanced and connected to others. Pursue your passions, but also to make time for personal relationships and self-care. And don't be afraid to express your feelings and stay connected with loved ones. And most importantly, remember that happiness is a choice and that it is up to you to cultivate it in your life. As you go forth from here, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations again on this achievement, and may you live a life with no regrets. Ms. Patty Ty.
Beach ball. Yeah. Figures, Mr. Grover. 2 years ago on a night just like this was the sunsetting of my career at Diamond Ranch High School. I sat the last graduating class. It was a COVID graduation where we sat 6 feet apart from each other. But after the second seating, I left and I went off into the sunset. It is such an honor and a pleasure to be here today. I love how much you guys love looking at yourself in that. I feel like this is a kindergarten graduation. Anyways, it is an honor and a privilege to be here tonight. I always feel like I'm at home when I'm at Diamond Ranch High School. So I'd like to welcome you, the class of 2023, and what a privilege it is to stand before you and recognize your accomplishments. You have completed over 12 years of study and hard work. Many of you have scholarships to our finest colleges and universities. Whatever you choose to do, I know you can do your very best at it. Commencement is an interesting exercise. It's the end of your high school years, but it's the beginning of your future. You should be proud. Your loved ones should be proud of you for having what it takes to get to this point. I'm very proud of you tonight. A wise person once said, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to get what you've been getting. I know what you've been doing, showing up every day, giving it your all, and preparing for the future. Keep it up, work hard, give it your best, excel in everything you put your mind to. And it's not the first time you've heard this tonight and asked for help along the way. I know you have what it takes to make a difference. Okay, so this is the exciting part. This is what I was fighting Mr. Arturo Jimenez over. Ready? Sure? Because this is where it comes official. Should we take a break? Yeah, it is cold. I should have remembered that. On behalf of Pomona Unified School District Board of Education, I accept the Diamond Ranch High School class of 2023. I acknowledge that each of you have met the standards for receiving a high school diploma or certification as set forward by the State Board of Education and the Pomona Unified School District Board of Education. This is the most important part. I confer to each of you your high school diploma with all the rights, honors, opportunities appertaining thereto. You have heard it said before, once a Panther, always a Panther. Congratulations, Diamond Ranch High School, senior class of 2023. God bless you all.
We will now commence with the awarding of diplomas.
To her. give it to her. Yes.
Adrian Marquez. Mario David Portillo Jr. Quinn Bowie. Beatriz Jimenez. Arwin Lin. Helen Tran. Evelyn Guadalupe Aceves. Brianna Gonzalez. Alyssa Bell Ayala. Desiree Seha. Juliana Antoinette Deroux. Russell Day Donaire. Natalia Shalom Engdahl. Jocelyn Flores Nunez. Faith Jimenez Garcia. Jade Audrey Kim. Andrew Puentes. Selena Rios. Melanie Itzel Velasco. Rachel Abigail Wayredder. Angie Victoria Barrios Makepeace. Caleb Alexander Chuta. Charlene Denise Donosa. Alondra Fuentes. Giovanni. Leslie Huerta. Deanna Ashanti Johnson. Daniela Martinez. Rafael Mejia Ramos. Vanessa Velia Morales. Michelle Elizabeth Navidad. James Adrian Salmaron. Jimena Alicia Sanchez. Diana Destiny Sosa. Oscar David Torres Lopez. Hugo Vallejo Hernandez. Anthony Aiden Watson. Yezin Abbas. Isabel Acosta. Lauren Agarwala. Miguel Angel Aguayo. Ashley Aguilar. Isaac Aguirre. Jaime Omeda. Dominic Vasquez Ainsworth. Jessica Jersey Alan. Devin Alanis. Rafael Francisco Alderetti. Jaime Alberto Alvarenga Jr. Annabel Arceo. Ashley Marisa Arias. Dominic Avalos. Araceli Boina. Ruben Baldamino. Jaylene Barajas. Alejandro Barbosa. Braden Robert Barna. Giselle Miriam Bareja. Daniel Barron. Jaden Patrick Patrice. Marcus Diego Benavides. Ariana Marie Bernal. Prachi Bodawala. Nicholas James Bohannon. Damian Bowerman. Jeremiah Joel Abraham. Reyes Elijah Briante. Jasmine Naomi Brown. Alexander Martin Brown. Jasmine Christina Bryan. Eloisa Buenaventura. Nathan Bowie. Cristabella Calderon. Byron Caldwell. Jesus Alexander Campos. Rain Abanto Campoverde. Angel Canal. Matthew Carvajal. Armando Cardenas. Carlos Orlando Cardenas. Armando Castro Jr. Emma Nicole Castro. Sonia Yvette Castro. Vanessa Nolani Castro. Juan Castro Amaya. Ian Cervantes. Victor Chacon. Andres Felipe Chala Alvarado. Jamie Cheng. Michelle Karen Chang, Hannah Changala, Kevin the Man Chow, Alan Leobardo Chavez, Jaden Preciado Chavez, Kimberly Ann Chavez, Chien Ann Chen, Donna Schinder, Angelina Cho, Jalen Lorenzo Clark, Keith Calder, Jordan Wesley Contreras, Monica Alexandra Contreras, Mariana Cortez, Joseph Xavier Covarrubias, Sydney Marie Crummy, Brian John Cruz, Diego Cruz, Sebastian Abreu Cruz Echeverria, Jacqueline Alexa Cueva, Emily Ann Cuevas, Roellen Marie Macaraeg Colavin, Juan Lorenzo Gabriel Daiwan, Ashley De La Mora Gallegos, Julissa De La Torre, Dante Dezenia Torres, Vanessa Dean, David Joseph Delgado, Sophia Kira Devlin, Brianna Aaliyah Diaz, Ruby Morelia Dimas Saldana, Alex Dorsey, Paris Dene Dubois, Dumar Brianna Duran, Isaiah Tuderte, Muhammad Anis Iboeng, Lupita Espinosa Lucero, Jacob Thomas Evangelista, Rayon Malik Ezedin, Jarek Matthew De Leon Factoran, Giselle Fernandez, Eddie Figueroa, Daniel Angel Flores, Isabella Sofia Flores, Jovian Flores, Savannah Gabriel, Suzette Anis Gallegos, Liliana Galvan Valladares, Edgar Andres Garcia, Emma Paulina Garcia, Jocelyn Elizabeth Garcia, Juan Garcia, Leila Rose Garcia, Martin Garcia Jr., Yuvia Dayanara Garcia Castillo, Floyd Elliott Givehand Jr., Celeste Gomez, Liam Luke Gomez, Emily Gomez Martinez, Damian Julius Gontes, Mariah Gonzalez, Andres Gonzalez, Bea Celeste Gonzalez, Jocelyn Gonzalez, Karen Angelica Gonzalez, Sara Rudy Gonzalez, Xavier Gonzalez, Karina Grajeda, Catherine Gutierrez, Michael Hamilton, Adam Jason Hanvutinan Nun, Kalia Harper Haywood, Keandre Jaman Haas, Jordan Henderson, Annabelle Hernandez, Natalie Hernandez, Natalie Jessica Hernandez, Daniel Hinojosa, Justin Huerta, Julian Hurtado, Deborah Olamide Ulupeju, Aspen Jackson, Dariah Jackson, Henry Jaimes Garcia, Eleanor Lynn Ann Johnson, Layla Grace Johnson, Aiden Thomas Juarez, Haley Alyssa Juarez, Isabella Christina Juarez, Sulam Kim, Willis Jackson King IV, Kai Ko, Abby Rose Krager, Kevin Rhodes Crumbine, Hannah Lilius Law, Jessica Lean, Alyssa Carolyn Lee, Ian Kenneth Lee, Clay Lee, Victor Elias Linares, William Lowe, Gia Lucille Loera, Christopher Lopez, Frankie Lopez, Josue Chochi Xavier Lopez, Elsie Leonor Lorenzo, Misha Longrath, Stephen Lugo Bojorquez, Emilio Joseph Luna, Lucy T. Lee, Ariana Marie Maldonado, Alexis Noel Manube, Andrew Patrick Marquez, Dylan Marquez, Ryan Marquez, Brian Martinez, Jacob Martinez, Jaden Martinez, Layla Martinez, Nathan Matthew Martinez, Sarah Maso Cerna, Samantha Carolina Mata, Nikki Suzette Mattiong, Malik Matthews, Benjamin J. Mayorga Jr., Emily McCoskey, Dallas Simone McElrath, Alyssa Monique Meda, Oscar Jesus Medina Cardenas, Sibeli Medina Cruz, Diana Cristal Medrano, Irene Angela Mena, Vianney Lina Mendez, Crystal Yvette Mendoza, David Million, Charlotte Mills, Troy David Modikev, Fernando Jose Montion, Victor Yarle Moreno Lopez, Gilbert Munoz, Michael Andrew Merengue, Noah Hassan Musalet, David Megad Khalaf Nashed, Saul Nava Cruz, Hillary Navarro, Emily Savannah Nigrete, Alandra Nodal Diaz, Dayanara Nolasco, Julian Angel Nunez, Marlene Olivares, Nicholas Alexander Orellana, Cesar Orozco Hernandez, Drew Alexander Owens, Diana Genesis Padron, Angelo Page, Isaac William Pais, Madison Lee Patterson, Aseta Nari Alofa Pauga, Ricky Pedroza, Eduardo Pelayo, Isabela Anais Piló, Luis Carlos Perez, Angelina Fan, Caden Cash Phillips, Kennedy Pollard Bright, Mary Abigail Fernandez Ponce, Valerie Ann Portilla, Eldon Leroy O. Quinn, Sophie Quinones, Rosalind Marie Quintero, Michaela Kyrie Quinteros, Ava Marie Ramirez, Christopher Ramirez, Juliana Ramirez, Leticia Ramirez, Matthew Ramirez Hernandez, Natalia Guadalupe Ramos, Kai William Rashawn, Thierry Sophia Raya, Selena Natasha Reed, Emily Kara Reyes, Zoe Rivanis, Rochelle Rivera, Jocelyn Nicole Rivera, Olin Yaut Robles, Christian Rodriguez, Derek Fernando Rodriguez, Javier Rodriguez Jr., Rafael Rodriguez Jr., Samuel Joseph Rodriguez, Angel Roman Rodriguez Vasquez, Dane Alexander Rogers, Armando Rojas, Sandra Virginia Rosas, Angel Eduardo Rubio Betancourt, Danny Eric Ruiz, Isaiah Ruvalcaba, Ziad Majed Saad, Adelina Isabella Salce, Joaquin Salcedo, Aurelio Leo Salcedo, Isaac Nicholas Salcido, Alex Luciano Salinas, Valerie Samana Uscanga, James Martin Sanchez, Kayla Marisol Sanchez, Kira Sanchez, Rebecca Sanchez, Anna Santa Maria, Isabel Leticia Santiago Lorenzo, Micah Andrea Santos, Dane Michael Santoyo, Abril Ide Sepulveda Moya, Karina Jocelyn Serrano, Ava Victoria Sharif, Quinn Morgan Shea, Isaac Shee, Daisy Silva, Esther Solis, Rodolfo Gregorio Solis, Gabriel Eduardo Soto, Kaylee Suryati, Silas Jelani Sykes, Ashley Caitlin Tapia, Matthew Alberto Teliz, Giancarlo Tominas, Alden Connor Tompkins, Alberto Torres, Neutron Tran, Joanna Esmeralda Trejo Sandoval, Moses Manuel Valadez, RJ Protasio Valencia, Natalie Valle, Yareli Vargas Macias, Glenford Mahari Vega, Mariah Vega, Anne-Marie Velarde, Joseph Andrew Velasquez, Raul Velasquez, Jocelyn Esmeralda Ventura, Isabel Villarreal Gomez, Jaylee Walker, Wendy May May Wang, Isabel Villarreal Gomez, allá. Wendy May May Wang, Andy Weeks, Kennedy Elise Williams, Brandon Donnell Williams Johnson, Brielle Calise Wilson, Sophia Marie Wright, Alana Yee, Kiera Elaine Zarate, Gloria Zarate Hernandez, Ryan William Zaichis, Adam Brian Zuleta, Mariah Natural Zuniga, Nadine Emilia Zuniga. Ladies and gentlemen, the Diamond Ranch High School graduating class of 2023. Senior Class President, Rebecca Sanchez.
Good evening to our honored guests, families, and friends, and especially my fellow graduates in the class of 2023. For principals, our teachers, past and present, parents, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. Today marks a monumental step in our lives, for better or worse. Whether we are prepared or not, it is a point of transition from youth to adulthood. I stand before you today, just as lost and confused as many of you, but that is okay. After 4 long years of arduous study, marked by tremendous courage and will, we come to this place of honor with the blood, sweat, and tears of our convictions. I need not tell you, you who have endured the struggle, that we have made it. But you will understand me when I say we have made it. We have struggled through these high school years to find ourselves, to find our voices. No one expects us to know what we want right away. Lies. We are the masters of our fate. We are the architects of our destiny. As we traverse through life, we must know our self-worth, and the world will be ours. Fate is summoning us to live life. For some of us, that path leads to college, for others to the military, or to technical service, and for others to family life, all of which are honorable paths in their own right. Let us take pride in our ventures. Let us be the nest we can be. I stand before you as a challenge to follow our destinies and own them. For we have something everyone wants, even if it's just for a little while. We have time. Time. The one thing most precious in this life. The one thing that so many work so hard to obtain. Each of us is gifted with time. Let us own it. Let's go forth and make our mark on this world. Success is our key. Success is our key. Success is our key. We are. At this time, I ask that the graduates stand, face our parents, and now move the tassels on our caps from right to left. We are the graduates of Diamond Ranch High School, class of 2023. Congratulations!
Please join the Diamond Ranch High School band and choir members in singing the alma mater. Choir. Just hold.
Are they on?
Sorry, I forgot. I couldn't hear.